Well, I'm really proud of our guys just simply because it's very challenging when a guy has a 12-15 night and it's really your go-to guy. We were running most of our actions through him, and then to just flip the switch and say, hey, and yet in reality it opened the court up a little bit. We made Io made a great pass. Dre made a great pass, and those guys then stepped up and made threes. So I'm really proud of our guys because, for as dominant as Georgie was, for other guys to step up and make plays when it necessarily wasn't their night, something I'm really proud of.
Georgie seemed to look like a all-freshman player today. He talked to him in the locker room, and teammates agree as well. He just came out with a chip on his shoulder. I know it probably wasn't because of that, but he was dominant from the start.
Well, he's been Big Ten Player of the Week. Not many freshmen are doing that. But I get it. That's why this league's great. And, somebody had to be off. And yet he's a kid with a lot of pride. And tonight he showed everybody that he was probably worthy. But we only take 5, and I get it.
It's a quick turn to Iowa. I know they got the message in Iowa City. The guys talked about it being, point-wise, the worst loss of the season. What do you guys remember from that game? Can you remember anything? You just flip the switch and go tomorrow.
No, I remember every 3 that went in, and I remember the first 10 all going in. Believe me, I haven't forgot that one. They were great. They were terrific that night, and yet it's it's something that we've got to get back and watch film, and we've got to make some of the right adjustments, I hope, and then come out and play again. And that's what this is all about. Is tomorrow night at 8 o'clock we'll be here and we'll be in uniform, and so will they, and we'll try to do this all over again.
Brad, despite it not being very pretty, what does it say about you guys? You're able to fight and find a way to win, and how much does that kind of say about March and what this is?
Well, I'm really happy, and Aaron Jordan I probably didn't give enough credit to. In terms of what he did defensively in the overtime. Terrific defense. We came up with some big rebounds. Io got a big block. It's been our defense when we've gotten good wins, when we've had to grind for it. It's been our defense that's done it. We played good offense. We went 4 for 4 in the overtime, but our defense I was really proud of because that's when the grit and the fight you need came through tonight.
What was like the most confident we've seen Trent in a while, Brad? Most different.
No, I think Trent's been really patient. I think he's been had a good feel and understanding of where shots are coming. I thought we did a very poor job in the first half of moving them. I thought maybe we tried to do too much too quick, and yet in the second half we made our comeback. It was really good offense. And then Trent gets those opportunities, and Trent didn't settle. He had a couple pull-up jump shots. He lifted guys with a shot fake. And then Trent's not afraid to take a big shot, and made one, and then Io follows it up. So I was really pleased with his game, and then play 40 minutes and no turnovers shows how his floor game has really developed.
What was the strategy behind the 5 in, 5 outs to wear them out, and why was Teddy not involved in that?
No, I think it was more. Kipper's been good in practice, and I didn't plan on subbing all 5 guys necessarily at the same time. It just was a long stretch, and we're really encouraging our guys. You get a little winded, ask to come out, and I thought our bench guys did a great job, and Tyler's been really good in practice. He gets us into offense. He's he scraps for loose balls and takes charges and does those things. So, I was really proud of those guys. We didn't lose much, and yet we got our guys some much needed rest.
How much back and forth is there between you and Trent trying to figure out how to play the right way and pick his spots, and just kind of that developing process?
Yeah, it's I don't want to say it's back and forth. I think he's got to find the happy medium. And playing fast and taking shots that are in flow and in rhythm, and yet we want him to be aggressive. That's the best asset that Trent has is his aggression, and we don't want him to lose that. Tonight was perfect. Tonight was a great mix, and he gets 15 shots, and that's where it needs to be. In that 10 to 15 range, and and we needed him. You know, in a night that Io struggled a little bit offensively, and besides Georgie, you know, we needed some punch, and you know, he and Dre gave us a little bit, and that's what a good team does.
Brad, you played 3 in 3 days in Hawaii. You played Gonzaga great that first night, and you felt like you struggled a little bit to come back. Do you take anything from that and approach-wise in this tournament?
Oh, we're going to talk a lot about that here when we get back. There's no doubt. And I mean, that's one of the reasons you play in multi-team events in the preseason is to get yourself in these situations. And you know, that's why we take a lot of pride in our strength program and our conditioning and our recovery process. So we'll put them on again in the morning and go and we'll remind those guys about those experiences. That's part of growing.
Will you do anything different in that sense, or did you learn anything from that? You know,
Yeah,
coming into this again. Or?
You know, you don't have. You know, we got to do a better job of keeping them focused, keeping them dialed in. They're a little more mature and now how to handle a scouting report, and we're more comfortable with our stuff and what we're doing, so they know that when we can make a tweak or two, that it won't, that it's no big deal. In November, it was a big deal.